Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Cowboys will kick it away to get this game going. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Texas Longhorns offense trots out there to open this game. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a...
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Quick throw, the catch is made, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
2nd down coming up.
Offense behind the sticks facing a 2nd and long. The back's got it on a counter. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this. on that one, and now they're in business.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play.
Get set, get set.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Cowboys offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And each team is led by a linebacker. Lines up in the middle, makes plays, and just commands the defense.
Yeah, when you take a look at the identity of these defenses, it really starts with the 2 of these guys. Their makeup as players is threaded into the DNA of the defense, and as they go, so does the defense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Cowboys come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line, it's Morales. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here comes the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the Cowboys will send their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27th. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Hansen. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Longhorns. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
It's third down for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down. The Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Second down, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Morales. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Cowboys looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
This one will be fair caught. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. You guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Hansen. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a quick paw on the ball and bat it away.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going to pull it down and run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. He's going to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Finding some room at the 25. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're first and goal.
Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And they wrap them up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. It is first and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read. Got the ball.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get...
And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And now another deep ball here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period.
Score.
Kick this deep. Begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He pulls it in for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. A massive shift in field position in one play. Inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little...
Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. That puts them on top in the second half. And they knock through the PAT, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Oklahoma State. 24.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Won't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Caught behind the line. It's Morales. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Throws a stiff arm. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he make it to the marker? The Cowboys will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
2nd down after that previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Morales. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Pressure is coming. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Cowboys are in the red zone. Sticking with the running game. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
They'll hand it off. They prevent the touchdown. Ball be spotted at the 3.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second in inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Football comes out. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Just missed his intended receiver on that third and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No gain on the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. Temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Boy, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Critical third down play for this offense right here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position starting to drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finds his man. It's Hansen. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
It leads to second down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play.
Third down coming up.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
It's now second and goal to go.
Second down and goal upcoming. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, the third down play coming up. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you've given yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Texas, 37.
And the offense recovers the fumble. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.